Hey everyone, Pete from London Camera Exchange. You join me today here with Clare from Digital Solutions. You've brought us a brand new lens. You've got all the information on, we've seen the development announcement of this, so we've got a little bit of an idea of what's coming, but here it is in the flesh.
Yeah, it's been one we've been waiting for quite a long time. Like you say, the development announcements have been out. There's lots of little teasers. Finally, we get to use it, get to try it, and yeah, I love it. I've only had it a couple of weeks, so I've not been using it in earnest, but all of our ambassadors have, and loads of fantastic reports back. And honestly, the small amount of time I've been using it, I'm loving it.
So what is its official title? What have we got?
It is the OM system 90mm Macro F3.5. So it's giving you a 3.5 aperture. It is really small and light. It's only 454 grams. Nice. So paired with the OM1, this is ideal for taking out in the fields. It has image stabilisation, but it has image sync, which is quite important. So if you remember the 300mm and the 12-100, and the 150 to 400, it has a floating glass or a floating piece of lens that mimics the movement of the sensor. So it means you're getting 7 stops of image stabilisation with the OM1. And yeah, when you want to handheld those super close images and don't want to go tripod heavy, of course this is ideal. The image stabilisation kicks in.
You've also got the IS switch on the side there. You've also got a switch above it, so focus limiter as well, although there's some interesting text on there. So
yes, so we have a focus limiter, which is brilliant for photography. It's not just a macro lens. You can use it for portrait work. So you've got the limiter that's to infinity, but you've also got the switch which takes it to super macro. Super macro. Okay. And we are talking, shall we talk magnifications? Because obviously this is what this is all about.
Yeah, definitely.
So this is 90mm macro, but you're getting 4 times magnification in 35mm terms as it stands.
Okay.
Which there's nothing else on the market like it. It's super close. The one thing we haven't sort of announced, or it hasn't been out there, is this also takes the teleconverters. So you're now talking real magnification that you, as I said, you can't get anywhere else. With a 2 times teleconverter, you're getting an 8 times 35mm equivalent magnification. Yeah, super close.
Yeah.
So I've done some icicles and some frost, and you really are seeing the crystals. It's like using a microscope. Obviously with the 2 times on, we would suggest you use a tripod, because that is quite hard to handhold, even though I have done it lent up a tree. But actually what you want is, when you're doing things like slime mold, which is so tiny, that you would need generally 50 or 60 images if you were sort of bracketing, and then you'd put them all together in a stacking software. You can focus stack that type of thing now with the converter. So it's changing that dynamic and changing how you see the really small things, and making that photography a lot easier.
With lenses, we're always talking about that minimum focusing, close focusing distances. Being a macro lens, I'm assuming it's a pretty low number. Yeah.
So close focus is 0.224 centimeters, which is ridiculous. You've also got manual focus clutch, which for macro is imperative, obviously, if you're doing, as I said, things like slime mold. And we've added a lovely magnification scale as well, so you can see exactly what magnification you're shooting at, which I really love. So that is added as well. The other thing we haven't spoken about is it's completely weather sealed. Everything now that comes out of the OM Systems factory is IP53, so it's top end weather sealing, which is what you want for outdoor kit. And there's nothing nicer than going out and shooting fungi that's got a little bit of water droplet on it. Actually going out just after the rain or during the rain get you some really nice shots.
Obviously the OM1 is a really good camera for stills and video, and I'm guessing the lens can be partnered up really nicely with that too.
Absolutely. Now we've added 4K 60p to the body, but we've also added the slow-mo options as well. Things like sort of raindrops and that type of thing, slow dripping water, beautiful with the 90mm. And yes, it can absolutely work for stills and video. And the other thing, of course, as I said, although we've put it and sold it as a macro lens. You can use it for portraits, and you can use it for video portraits. The joy about having the 90, obviously we have the 30 and the 60 in the lineup, but having the 90 means you're not right on top of your subject for the same one-to-one type shots. A lot more light coming through, which enables faster shutter speeds. We know where we're going with that. So all round, it's a huge lens for us as Micro Four Thirds. And look how small it is. Look how light it is. So yeah, we love it.
This seems a really interesting new lens, and it's going to be great to get hands-on with. And I think your customers and followers are going to really enjoy this. So thanks for joining us today, Claire. It's been really great. And yeah, if you'd like any more information, please click on the link below, or pop into your local London camera exchange.